So today we're going to work more with mean, and our focus is on sort of the processing or the procedure of calculating mean. What they would like us to do in this first example is to not jump right to our calculator and put it in list 1 and list 2. They want us to use a multiplicative process. Now, so far on the Regents, they haven't told us that we have to do mean this way. So we're going to do it this way once, just to say that we did, and then you can go right to your calculator for the rest. Okay? So what it's asking us to do is take this income, and we have 2 people that make that income, and add that to the 27,000 income, where we had 4 people take that income, or earn that income, excuse me. I think we're supposed to take our income. This is what they would like us to put into our calculator, or into our brain. And quite honestly, I don't think it's the best use of our time. But, we'll play the game.
Wait, for the last one, there's all the family.
There's only one, so that's why I didn't multiply it by anything. Correct, good catch. So for the interest of time, I'll just tell you that that's how much that totals. And then we're going to divide by the number of people that we talk to. I don't see anything in my problem that tells me, where does it tell me?
It tells you 20 on the...
Oh, it does. Look at that. 20 people were surveyed. So I guess I should have read my problem first. So our mean income is $32,700. And they also want us to calculate the median. And I'm going to let my fingers do the walking like I did yesterday. I have 2 here at the bottom, and I'm going to cancel these 2 here at the top out at the same time. And then I have a 4 and a 5. So the 4 is gone, and I've got 1 here. When I cancel into here, then I've got to find the middle of that, which it doesn't matter who the person is, because we're talking about what value. Not too bad, $700.
Then you're
right?
At 6.
Right. The question in letter B says, are there any outliers in this set of data?
Yeah.
Yep, there is. What is the $65,000 income? And what did that outlier do to the mean?
Did it go up?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Back on A. Should there be an extra 0 at the end of the 65,400? Because the one number's already 6,500, and I don't think
You're
all,
right.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
I'm confused. I was like trying to figure it out.
Thank you. I have it on this paper, but not on that board. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's an old story. We heard it on our homework in our notes yesterday. So that's sort of old news. This new stuff, thank you very much, as we move into 2 and beyond, talks about finding a missing value. And this is where mean can get a little tricky. It's not hard, you just have to think and read the problem. Oh, so that makes it hard. Tony's Luncheonette is open 6 days a week. His lunch income for the first 5 days this week are the following. So how much money does he have to total for the 6 days if he wants to have a mean income of 200? Okay.
Oh, we don't have to put them in order for me, do we?
Don't have to put them in order for me, no.
Do we do like 220 and put it in parentheses, and then 110, and then put a 2 and things like that?
No.
There.
So these 5 days are representative of the first 5 days of his luncheonette income. And then we're supposed to find that 6th day. And we want, Tony wants, that average to be $200. So I'm just gonna add up what I know, throw in that unknown mystery number. So if I did my math right, which it doesn't look like I did. Did you get,
870 plus X.
yes. Anybody have a guess as to what we're gonna do next?
Can we do the 870 over 6?
We could do 870 divided by 6. I have a
Or we could
Different.
multiply by 6.
method. Yeah, I like the multiply by 6 part and get rid of that scary evil fraction. There's a couple of you who are panicked about that.
Plus.
Okay, now it should be pretty simple, right? So Tony's luncheonette needs to make how much on the 6th day?
330.
And that answers letter B.
That's a lot.
How was that?
Wait, so is that answer for, what about B? B?
Yeah.
And A for B.
Yeah.
How much answer to A?
Well, it's kind of all that work.
Oh, it's just like that.
Yeah. Can we go to the back?
Sure can.
Great. At Charleston High School, a student needs a 93 average to earn an A. Chris has 4 scores in algebra. There they are. What is the lowest score he could earn on the 5th test and still get an A? All right, so he wants a 93 average. We know these scores are what he has so far. And he's got 5 grades to get in. Who has a question on that setup?
All those are.
Yep, go ahead.
So we just put like all of the scores that he had and what we would add together.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I've been confused on how you're getting the numbers.
Okay, sorry about that. So did you get 374?
Yep.
And I would recommend getting rid of that fraction. And then it's a nice little equation to solve. I think I have 91.
That's what I got.
Okay, great. I like it when I match with someone.
This doesn't seem too hard.
Not too bad.
I like that. I think it's easy. I lost that. I like it.
So 4
No.
and 5 are pretty much the same thing. I'd like to skip number 4. It's the same idea, but this time we're just trying to get a 65. We're just trying to pass. But I'd like to move to number 5 because it's a slightly trickier setup. Okay? So I'd like to spend a couple minutes on number 5.
This looks confusing.
Okay, so high temperatures for a 5-day span in May happen to be consecutive even integers
So 66.
whose average is 66 degrees. Find the lowest temperature of this 5-day span. Let's come back and talk about this idea of consecutive even integers. We haven't seen them in a while.
That's X.
Yes.
X plus 1.
Let x equal our first consecutive even int. How do I get to the next even?
X plus 1, no, 2.
2. X plus 2 is the next even. So that's our second.
And we can do the little dash.
Mm-hmm. And now I need to get to the third.
X will now be X plus 1.
Yeah.
Is that the highest we need to go?
Well, we need 5.
We're only at 3.
Let's keep going.
X plus 6. X plus 8.
All right.
Hey, I just realized that there's first, second, third, and fourth, and they all have different little things. Like first, second, third, all the little ST.
Okay.
Except 4th and 5th.
Thank you. So now we're gonna find the average of those beautiful things. Ready? So x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus 6 plus x plus 8 all over 5 has to equal 66.
Oh boy.
I know, it's a lot. It looks like a lot, but the math is not bad, I promise.
And then you got your
All you gotta do is combine like terms.
Yes, you're right. Just combine some like terms here. 20? And again, I would recommend, although it's not necessarily at this time, but I would recommend multiply by 5 to get rid of that fraction. Isn't that 330?
Yes.
Two.
62, good. Did it say we just needed x, or do we have to find,
All of them.
what do we have to know?
The lowest temperature.
We just need the lowest temperature.
So wouldn't that be 62, because it's just the first one?
Right.
The first step.
Find the lowest temperature, so we just need the x equals 62. That's our lowest temperature, everything else is going to increase. Okay? Great.
Oh my God.